Leo, hello. It's Lauren the Mystic here with a general reading for you. I'm excited to share this new deck I've got. It's called The Wisdom of the Divine Feminine Oracle. I really felt there was a timeline shift, so I wanted to tune in and do a little energy check-in. The Angel Tarot deck was calling, as were the Oracle cards. So here we are. Welcome in. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. I'm excited that you're here with me. If you are returning, thanks for coming back, and I'm glad you're with me. And I appreciate any likes, any shares, any comments, any subscriptions. It really helps the channel to grow, and it helps me to tune into the collective energy as I am tuning into these readings. So with that said, this is a general reading. Don't accept any of the energies if they don't feel like they are yours, but if they are yours, I hope that this reading will support you in your journey, and let's get started. The first card out for you, Leo, is Joy. Look at that. And intuitively, what I'm really feeling is that this being the main energy of your card, it's showing me that when you are heart-centered, when you are following what lights you up and is sparking joy within your heart, that is just infectious energy. Look at this energy just bubbling, effervescent almost, coming off of her with this effervescence of complete energetic abundance. I mean, she is just filling up the air around her. So you've got the power to shift the vibe in the room, Leo, especially if you are coming from this place of a heart-centered expansion, this joyful aspect of self. You have got that powerful energy. So let's move into your Angel Tarot messages, shall we? We've got this Six of Earth. This is receiving gifts of money, receiving gifts of time, effort from others. This could represent a new career opportunity or a new opportunity showing up for you. This could also be about receiving a loan or paying off debts. But it's very tangible abundance that's coming your way. So love that. Maybe that's why you're so joyful over here, right? And then we've also got another 6. So 2 6s, noting those numbers, 6 and 6. 6 of air this time, for real. And this is talking about there is a shift taking place for you, Leo. The tide's turning. Circumstances are starting to look up. You're at the end of a difficult situation. And this card in particular is speaking about, you might be taking a trip soon, or maybe what you're doing is taking a little bit of a break, but you seem to be celebrating the end of a difficult period of time. And that is certainly beautiful. I know there's been a lot of really tense energy. And then we've got the King of Air. And the King of Air is about speaking your mind with confidence and, if needed, seeking out professional assistance, professional advice. It's about balancing the mind and the heart, bringing emotional balance and mental balance together in order to make brilliant decisions, to be impartial in your judgment, to be professional, to be diplomatic, and to hold your highest integrity, really. The King of Air is someone who's seeking to hold the highest level of integrity. And then we've got the 3 of Air. Oops. The 3 of Air, which is about moving past a period of great sadness. And so perhaps with the 6 of Air, speaking about things are looking up, maybe what is going on is you may have just recently gone through a sense of loss, of grief, of difficult emotions that have brought forward that sense of sadness. And this is taking that time that you need to heal. It's about the need for you to not only forgive yourself, but to forgive others that may be involved in the situation. And to really just be gentle with yourself, to nurture yourself, to not expect too much, and to not be upset with yourself if you feel like things aren't moving quickly enough. This is a time for you to self-care and to really nurture your own emotions. And then we have the Wheel with Archangel Michael here. And this is a card that's really speaking of positive changes. Suddenly, a situation is going to be moving you forward. Fortune is on your side. So is the power of Archangel Michael to heal, to clear energy. And it's interesting because I'm really feeling like this change, as you take the time that you need to really wrap things up when it comes to some emotional sadness or some grief or some loss. It's taken a lot of your own confidence to be able to speak your mind and balance your heart and your emotions together. But as you do that, what it feels like happens is that you clear space in order to make room for this incredible amount of positive change and growth within a situation. And not only do you have incoming abundance, but I'm really feeling like you're having a significant shift in your overall happiness. So let's look at your guidance cards. The first card we have is Big Picture Thinking. And this is really about having visionary ideas and being able to tune into those ideas through your mind's eye and bring those ideas out into form. It's about the portal here of pulling the potential from the ethers and bringing it into the physical world to be reflected into reality. So taking those visionary ideas, those inspired ideas, and beginning to build and grow upon them, Leo, you're being encouraged to really focus on that big picture thinking. And then we have Activated Earth. I can't tell you how many signs have so far got this card. There's a lot of earth energy. A lot of us are being called to work with our energy and work with the earth. This is a card about power places, about ley lines within the earth plane, about being trusted to trusting where you're being guided, and that sometimes we're being called to energetic places that really are places that we either maybe might have our own innate gifts that we might not even be aware of, but we might be an energy worker that works with the earth grid, but we also might be called to a place in order to receive some kind of energetic activation from just simply being there. But sometimes it can be incredibly healing when we allow ourselves to be led, when we go to a place that we're really finding ourselves drawn to. So whether you're planning a trip or not, if there is a place that is really speaking to you, even if you are not able to physically go there, you can tune into the energy of that location by looking at pictures, by maybe if it's a site or something, maybe you can find a documentary or travel videos of someone who's gone there. Tuning into the energy of the space sometimes will really help you to connect if that is speaking to you in any way. And then the last card here, I feel like really is speaking to the process that you're moving through, and it's the weight of the world. And it's about really, okay, so first it's about letting go and surrendering any sadness, surrendering anything that may not have gone the way you hoped it would have gone. It's about realizing that it's not yours to carry. If it is in relationship to someone else's feelings, to something someone else brought to the table that caused a lot of grief and heartache to you, their reactions are grounded from their own experience. And that is not actually in relationship to you. That's in relationship to them. It's not yours to carry. And so I feel like this card, for some of you Leos, it's speaking to a set of circumstances that you might have gone through, and maybe you're bringing that upon yourself. And perhaps that has dimmed your own inner joy, that heart-centered expansion, and your sense of being basically effervescent within a room, right? Perhaps the situation has dimmed down your joy, and what you're doing right now is you're really reclaiming that by surrendering, okay? Surrendering and letting go of what is no longer yours to carry. And I'm also really feeling that this has much to do with this Knight of Air card that's about speaking your mind with confidence, bringing that balance to your mind and your heart. This is about creating boundaries. And what I'm hearing is in relationships, you know, creating boundaries within relationships of what do you need to feel good? What do you need to feel safe? What do you need to feel joyful and that your heart is on fire and expanding in this passionate abundance? You know, so Leos, tune into whatever might be speaking to you in regards to what boundaries you feel like maybe need to be worked on. But I can tell you that they're probably in relationship to this 6 of air and this 3 of air. Whatever difficult situation you've recently moved through, where you feel sad, where you feel the need to forgive yourself or another, those are the spaces that your boundaries have been crossed. Wherever the hurt lies is where you can find the boundary. And when you're really upset, your boundary has been blown past. Someone has blown past that boundary. When you're simply annoyed and irritated, that means someone's bumping your boundary. They're pressing against it. But when they've gone all the way through it, that's usually when we have that greater emotional response. And so it's at that moment that we're really kind of taking back our power, and we're realizing it's not ours to carry. We're going to let it go. What we can be responsible for is our own energetic boundaries, our own sense of joy that we carry with us in our heart. We can bring that big picture thinking into what it is we're trying to manifest in our reality, whether that's in relationships, whether that's just in our life in general. But what I'm really hearing for you is that abundance energy is right on the horizon, and it has to do with you bringing yourself back into balance, with you tuning back into what makes your heart sing and what makes you feel so happy and lit up, and allowing yourself to release the pain of what you've just moved through or what you are currently moving through. All right. I hope that was helpful for you, Leos. I hope that that felt supportive, sending love into whatever is hurting your heart. And hopefully this landed in a way that brought you some type of insight. Appreciate any likes and subscribes, and we'll see you soon. Take care.